or we have the wolf kind of Christian. You know wolves? Are you all here now? The wolf kind of Christian. A wolf is somebody who looks for weaknesses to take advantage of. A new sister joins the church, she's beautiful. A wolf in the church is that new sister that is now led to go and follow up. Why? He takes advantage. Once he spots weakness, he pounds. Once the pastor sees a wealthy person join the church, his prophetic mantle start to move to prophesy to that person. What's the pastor at that point? He's a wolf. Because his job is to all he's thinking about is what can I. Now I'm talking from the top. That the pastor, the rich man is in church. He's looking for that person. A young girl. She's young. In fact, an ordinary girl marries pastor. Suddenly she has been called to ministry. She was an ordinary girl in church, but because she married the pastor, she too is now a pastor. Have you seen that nonsense in the body of Christ? Pastor and pastor misses. Madam, did God call you? You married the man, does it mean that God called you? And pastor misses, and because she has no sense of the pastoral ministry, her definition of pastoring is using church members to help her wash her clothes. They will pack young girls to their house to go and be cooking food for them. You know why? She's a wolf. Stone talking wolf. Let's go down. Then you see the poor people in church. The wolf in them is even more. Because when they say a rich person come to church, what are they thinking of? You guys, 2 children, let them go and greet the man. And put the 2 children in front to wolf the man into dashing them money. Is that not true? The pastor said, every money I come to church with, every Sunday, used to finish before I go home. You are preaching, they are not listening to anything you are saying. They are waiting for that point where they will not come and bend their head. We never chop for 2 days. If you didn't see me today, wouldn't you have eaten? You are dealing with what? A wolf. And if you are not firm in your dealings with a wolf, you will tolerate him. They can rise up. I was in a church when I was much younger. This woman was in the ushering department, and because she was in the ushering department, she had access to seeing the people that give offerings and tithes. This woman does not. I'm telling you, she used that her wolf character and rose into position of a minister in the church. But it was still a wolf. The minister was still a wolf. This person enters into church. The woman, once he noticed that this person gave offering. Now I'll give you 2 scenarios for me. Once the person give offering, he will visit the person during the week. He just came to do visitation. What are the contents of visitation? It's not how are you doing, what is going on with the family. They sent me from church to come and greet you, pray with you, God bless you, and go. What brought you to bring your chair from your house to sit down? To start discussing your family problem with the what's the goal? So that the person can give you money. What did the Bible refer to them as? As wolves. And they are wolves in sheep clothing. They can look like a sheep. They will come to church like a sheep. They will join the sheep, but they are looking for who has weakness that they will take advantage of. The pastor can be a wolf. The members can be a wolf on the pastor. You want to kill him? Wolves? The characteristics of wolf, I said, they are looking for weaknesses. You see, they are praying, they are looking out for weaknesses. In the choir, they are spotting the most beautiful girl. He has slept with nearly 7 girls in the church. Because any new fine girl, God has shown him vision. What are we referring to? When you see somebody like that, is an anointed wolf. He's looking for the net. Now, I can also bring it into family. God has, your own has finished. If your husband or your wife is a wolf. Because there are women that marry a man's future. You understand that context is wrong. Say he has a future, marry him. You're not marrying him for him. You're marrying him for what he will possibly have and take your family out of poverty. Since when did marriage become poverty alleviation scheme? What do you bring to the table? Nothing. I have fine face. Let somebody marry me and pay my children's school fees, pay my father's school fees, He's a wolf you just married now. The man too, do you know nowadays men are looking for women that have money to marry them? You are dealing with a wolf. There are bosses that are wolf. A young woman, yesterday we visited her. She's managing a business for somebody. Are you following me now? The people so trust her that they didn't follow records. So they say, whatever you sell, you understand? Just from me, they didn't follow administration. When they told me, I said, it's you people's fault too. You went to trust somebody and you gave him your business, you didn't give administration. This woman will sweep the money, the gain. She will chop it. So when they come and do checks and balance, and then they begin to probe her, she'll start crying. Things are so hard. Things are so hard. So the man's heart will now be touched. He will now leave the money. That's how she has operated for 2 years. Have ruined the entire business. A business they put 3 million to start. At the end of 2 years, the whole money in the account is 3.2 million. What was the gain in 2 years? 200,000. If they continue like that, how many years before they why they employed a wolf who is there to look for something? Have you ever employed somebody to your business and the person was there doing his own business? In your own business, he is spotting weaknesses. The Bible refers to them as wolves, and Paul said, I know when I leave, a shepherd's job is to protect the flock against wolves. That's why they say if you want to marry, tell the pastor. He knows them more than you. You are seeing a fine girl, the pastor knows what you don't know. I pastor the people under me. I know the people who don't pray. But when they give them the mic, they are dragons. Yeah! But when they start preaching, he said the power of God, you don't need for. Come on, stand up! Stand up! What power of God is moving you? You're not changing. You changed jobs 5 times in 6 months. Why? They are all at fault. The woman kept divorcing up and down. Divorced her first husband. Divorced second. She don't reach like 5. One day she now sat down and said, wait, look at my first husband. After I divorced him, he married again. Oh. And his marriage is going on. It means that who was actually the problem? It was me, not him.